Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks, guys. So this vid, I've done a few on Lucifuge Rofocale. I've shown a few spells of him that are very effective. This one is kind of like an extra information on him, okay? Like based on my personal experience with him. So before I go into this a bit now, guys, again, for those who don't know, I am predominantly a spellcaster. I offer spiritual consultations, spiritual and magic teachings and lessons, whether it's got to do with your vibration or specific need in your life and you need spell work. Um, Invocation tarot readings. I basically cover anything of interest of what you watch my channel for: magic, energy, vibration, healing, trauma healing, um, and getting in touch with entity better and understanding entity and magic itself better. Okay, so those happen on my one-on-one consultations. So again, based on my experience, Lucifuge Rovakal, he truly is, he's not the only one, but to me, and what I've experienced, he is the money maker, the rainmaker. He's basically master of doors, lord of finances. Um, you know, like lord of promotion of jobs, of opening doors and opportunities. Now, even as amazing as that sounds, and it truly is, guys, he's not a miracle maker. He's not going to just create miracles. It has to be done through the correct channels as such, either through spell work that you do yourself or I do for you, and you correctly receive it in your thank you invocation, and if necessary, a spiritual bath, which I would get into one-on-one with you. But this is his strong capabilities. He's Lord of money, doors of opportunity, and opportunities present themselves to you that's got a financial root to it, and promotion. So please keep in mind, you can't just ask him for a miracle and expect the miracle to happen. There is a process that you have to do and follow and do it correctly. What also enhances this and to gain these attributes from him is firstly, number one, build a relationship with him. Don't just call on entity and start demanding. It's not going to work, okay? Build that relationship. Spend regular time with him. Not every single day. We simply don't have the time, most of us, but regularly. Spend time. Spend invocation. Meditate with him. Give offerings. Also, what helps, if it's got to do with finance and you're working with Lucifuge Rovakal, you can also have a permanent money jar for him. So you'll have his sigil inside with a mini petition, some coins, perhaps fertile soil or grass, which will change regularly. If you want, you can add sigils beside it. His sigil definitely next to it as well for the petition. And every time you greet it, just light a candle. Okay, that's not spell work, that's a bonus thing you can do. And again, for further tips like this and lessons and insight in how these things actually work, if you'd like, hit me up for a consultation. We can get a ton of stuff done in an hour. And again, he's not the only one who can and will help you with finances. That also depends on your relationship with an entity or your relationship with a patron. That goes very far. I mentioned, I think, like 2 years ago in a video of mine, that with Lucifer, I would petition with him and work with him for certain things. And then it just dawned on me one day, probably through download, I petitioned him for certain work. And it came through. It came through very strong. So it also depends on your patron's relationship with you. But if you feel a blockage with Lucifuge Rovakal, because they don't always answer, it's actually up to them. They don't always answer. There are entities like Clonic, Lucifer himself. So sometimes it's trial and error, but don't give in. Just keep in mind, at the end of the day, it is also up to entity whether he or she wants to help. But when they do, their presence is there, their favor is there. You simply do your part. You honor, you respect, and in your petition work, guys, always be very clear on all three tones of your communication, which is your written, your spoken, and your seen. Okay, so again, guys, if you need any form of healing, guidance, spell work, hit me up. I will definitely get back to you. Okay, be good or not.